Whenever something is too easy, something else is traded off in that process. This loaf has now been sitting for a couple of hours, so it's had a chance to cool, and you can hear that flakiness to the crust. I'm gonna cut it, and you're going to get a crumb shot. We can sort of analyze the crumb together and get all baker nerdy. So here's the crumb of my loaf. What I'm looking at is the fermentation itself. So now I can actually visually see all the fermentation sites. And what I'm noticing is a little bit of irregularity, which is what I want. And that happens through the stretching and folding. But I'm noticing a fairly consistent fermentation that's happening throughout the loaf. A lot of crumbs, as people are learning to bake bread, will burst at the top. So you're gonna get a huge open set of cavities towards the top, and you're gonna get density up at the bottom. That's what is known as a fool's crumb. If I cut this way, perpendicular to the ear, I'm going to get a pretty nice uniform slice of bread that's still suitable for a sandwich if that's how I want to use it. Keep in mind that this bread is not by design sandwich bread. So it's not going to be the exact same shape as the square bread that you find at the store, but still a really nice slice. This would make a mean sandwich. The first takeaway is you're going to be trying over and over again, and there's going to be this trial and error process. The thing that's encouraging is, though, that your worst result is probably way better than the bread that you're buying at the store. A lot of people think that bakers are worried about sharing their formulas and think that by sharing their formulas, bakers are giving all their secrets away. The secret isn't a willingness to wake up every single morning at 4:30 and get this thing rolling. The secret is in the willingness every single night at 10 p.m. to feed Harriet, whether I like it or not, whether I'm tired or not. The secret is in every single day working on getting better. My equipment was not always the way it is today, and my process was not exactly what it is today when I had different tools. So there's the laminated croissants. You can just see how nice all those layers are in there. 81 layers of dough, butter, dough, butter. I really hope that more people venture out of their homes and deciding to look at the farmer's market from a different lens. Take off the grocery store lens, the perception of price that you have. You're buying to gain a relationship with the producer of that food. You might end up paying $1 or $2, whatever more per pound for that produce or for that bread, but that person who's selling you that food is going to start to recognize you. You're going to start to build this interesting relationship where you're heard, your wants and desires are appreciated by the person who's producing the food behind the scenes. In fact, we're going to probably obsess over the feedback you give us. And the thing is that industrial food producer does not care about you. They don't care about me. They just care about the bread or whatever it is they're producing moving off the shelves fast enough at the grocery store. You can sort of make a huge impact in your local food economy when you choose to enable people to grow and produce food locally.